Good morning, children, and a very warm welcome to all of you. I'm sure you all must have enjoyed the live interactive sessions with your teachers. It must have been great seeing all of them and your friends and speaking to them after such a long time. Yes, I know because I enjoyed it. Now, children, I hope you're all studying on a daily basis. I want you to make it a habit of writing the worksheets and the solutions in your notebooks because it will help you for revision for your exams. Now, we start our session with Chapter 7 from Social Science. In this chapter, we are going to learn about India's location, border, area, and physiography. So, let's begin. Children, in class 6, we learnt about the location, borders, area, and physiography of Gujarat. Now, we will learn about the location, borders, area, and physiography of India. Children, you are familiar with latitudes and longitudes, right? They give us the exact location of a place on the globe. So, we will use latitudes and longitudes to determine the location of India on the globe. India lies between 8.4 degree north to 37.6 degree north latitudes and 68.7 degree east to 97.25 degree east longitudes. Please remember these coordinates as they are very important. India lies in the northern hemisphere and it lies in the southern part of the continent Asia. It is the seventh largest country in the world in terms of land area. I repeat, it is the seventh largest country in the world in terms of land area. Now, let's have a look at the countries with which India shares its borders. India shares its land borders with Pakistan in the northwest, Nepal, China and Bhutan in the northeast, and Bangladesh and Myanmar in the east. Children, this is very important because if a question is asked, name the countries with which India shares its borders in the northwest and the northeast, then your answer would be Pakistan in the northwest and Nepal, China and Bhutan in the northeast. Please practice marking these countries in a political map of India. Let's continue. India shares its water borders with Sri Lanka in the southeast. I hope this was clear to you. Here are the water bodies that bound India. India is bounded by the Arabian Sea in the west, the Bay of Bengal in the east, and the Indian Ocean in the south. This is also important because if a question is asked, which water body is in the west of India, your answer will be Arabian Sea. So, please remember this too. Here we will see the distance that India covers in terms of kilometers. India extends from Kashmir in the north to Kanyakumari in the south and covers a distance of 3,214 kilometers from north to south. Similarly, it extends from Arunachal Pradesh in the east to Dwarka in the west and covers a distance of 2,933 kilometers from east to west. So, from north to south, India covers a distance of 3,214 kilometers, and from east to west it covers a distance of 2,933 kilometers. Children, I mentioned before that India is the seventh largest country in terms of land area, right? So, let's have a look at the land area of India. India has a land area of approximately 32,87,263 square kilometers. I'm sure you all can imagine how huge India is, right? Now, India tapers towards the north and the south and is relatively broader in the center. Here, tapers means to grow narrow. So, you can all see that India is broad in the center, but as we go towards the north or the south, it starts becoming narrow. Children, I want you to pay attention to this. According to the latest statistics, there are 28 states and 8 union territories in India. I repeat, according to the latest statistics, there are 28 states and 8 union territories in India. I hope this is clear to you. Now, let's have a look at the states and union territories and their capitals one by one. Children, I need you to be very attentive right now because you have to remember the locations of all the states, union territories, and their capitals in the map of India. Also practice marking them in the political map of India. This will help you to answer any questions asked in the exams based on the states, union territories, and their capitals. Let's begin with Northern India. We have Ladakh, which is a union territory, and its capital is Leh. Then Jammu Kashmir, which is again a union territory, and its capital is Srinagar. Next, Himachal Pradesh, its capital is Shimla. Next, Punjab, its capital is Chandigarh. Next, Haryana, and its capital is also Chandigarh. Now, Chandigarh is also a union territory and its capital is Chandigarh itself. Next, Uttarakhand, its capital is Dehradun. Next, Delhi, which is a union territory and its capital is New Delhi. Next, Uttar Pradesh, its capital is Lucknow. Now, as we move towards the east, we have Bihar, its capital is Patna. Next, Sikkim, its capital is Gangtok. Next, Assam, its capital is Dispur. Next, Arunachal Pradesh, its capital is Itanagar. Next, Nagaland, its capital is Kohima. Next, Manipur, its capital is Impal. Next, Meghalaya, its capital is Shillong. Then below Manipur, we have Mizoram, its capital is Aizawl. Next, Tripura, its capital is Agartala. Next, West Bengal, its capital is Kolkata. Next, Jharkhand, its capital is Ranchi. I hope you're all paying attention. As we move towards the south, we have Odisha, its capital is Bhubaneswar. Next, Chhattisgarh, its capital is Naya Raipur. Next, Telangana, its capital is Hyderabad. Next, Andhra Pradesh, its capital is Amravati. Next, Puducherry, which is a union territory and its capital is Puducherry. Next, Tamil Nadu, its capital is Chennai. Beside Tamil Nadu, we have Kerala and its capital is Thiruvananthapuram. Next, Karnataka, its capital is Bengaluru. Next, Goa, its capital is Panaji. Next, Maharashtra, its capital is Mumbai. You can see that from the south we are slowly moving towards the western direction. In the western part, we have Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu, which are union territories, and their capital is Daman. Next, Gujarat, its capital is Gandhinagar. Next is Rajasthan, which is in the northwestern direction, and its capital is Jaipur. Next is Lakshadweep, which is a union territory, and its capital is Kavaratti. Now, Lakshadweep is an island in the Arabian Sea, and it lies in the southwestern part of India. And finally, we have Andaman and Nicobar Islands, which lies in the southeastern part of India in the Bay of Bengal Sea. Andaman and Nicobar Islands is also a union territory, and its capital is Port Blair. Children, I hope this is clear to you. Once again, I request all of you to please practice marking the states, union territories and their capitals, the countries with which India shares its borders, and the water bodies that bound India in the political map of India. Here are a few more important points for you to remember. The first one, equator is approximately 800 kilometers from Kanyakumari. I repeat, equator is approximately 800 kilometers from Kanyakumari. This means that the distance between equator and Kanyakumari is approximately 800 kilometers. Next, the Tropic of Cancer passes through the following states in India. Once again, children, please pay attention because these are the states in India through which the Tropic of Cancer passes. They are Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura and Mizoram. This image will help you to understand it better. You can see that the states through which Tropic of Cancer passes are numbered. Children, you have to practice marking this on the map too. Now, I hope you were able to understand everything that we discussed today. Before ending this session, I would like to share an amazing fact about India with you. Children, did you know that the highest cricket ground is in India? Yes, the Chail Cricket Ground in Chail, Himachal Pradesh is at an altitude of 2,444 meters. Can you imagine playing cricket at such a height? It would be really amazing, right? This concludes our session. Now, children, I want to remind all of you once again to please bring maps and practice everything that we have learned today, and also go through these topics from the chapter PDF. In the next session, we will talk about the physiography of India. Till then, thank you and have a great day.